Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a super cute card using the Basics 3D embossing folders. This is an online exclusive. We're going to be using the new stamp set, My Small Business, as well as the bundle Charming Duck Pond. So we're going to be using the dies and the stamp set, along with the Lilly Lake, what is it? Lily Pond Lane designer series paper that comes in a suite with this bundle, as well as the adhesive back dappled dots, which is also in the suite with this, okay? So before we get started, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So first we start with our Life is Sweet paper pumpkin kit for June. You have until the 10th of this month to subscribe to get that particular paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 9 cards, comes with the Shy Shamrock stamping spot, and features the new 24 to 2026 in colors. There is an add-on of dies, the Thanks and Beyond dies that coordinate with April, May, and June paper pumpkin kits. It's $12. The item number is 164397, and that is while supplies last. There's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have filled full of the new and used, all retired Stampin' Up! Products. I'm asking $30 for each box. Shipping is included. I can only sell and mail in the United States. If you are interested, email me at stampswithshana@gmail.com. Okay, that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's go ahead and get started, because we're going to be making 2 cards, but they're basically the same, just a couple of little differences. We're going to start by getting our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we're going to emboss using this one of the 3D embossing folders, like the one with the little hash marks. And we have a piece of gray granite cardstock here. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and we are going to run this through our embossing machine. Let me get my plates and run this through. Okay, so we have that all embossed just like that. And then we have our designer series paper. Now, I'm going to have all the measurements on my blog at honeybeestampinhive.com. So if you want the measurements, just run over there and you can see everything. The link is in the description box to get to this particular blog post that's going to have the measurements, okay? So I'm going to start with this pink, petal pink, no, not petal pink, oops, Pretty in Pink designer series paper. Okay, this glue is gone. Let's see if I can get another one. Hopefully this one is a little more in here. And we're going to glue this on. I am using the deboss side of the paper for this particular card. Then we have another piece of designer series paper here. The one with the lily pads on the back. Super cute paper. We're going to try to put this right in the middle here, like this. And I have a little strip of paper. This is 3/4 by 4. I remember this one. The rest of them, I really don't remember the size. That's why I'm directing you to my blog to get the measurements. So we're going to do that just like that. Okay, and since we're doing 2 cards, they're basically the same, I have gone ahead and started this one. This one is going to be on the emboss side, so the surface is raised. And I've already gone ahead and put that pink down because that's the same as that. And then we have another piece of designer series paper here. And we're going to put this one right in the middle here, like this. Then we have our 4 by 3/4 inch strip. And we're going to put this on across the middle, just like that. Just like that. Okay. So I have two card bases. One is Peach Pie. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've gone ahead and did our inside on a piece of basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and added a 3.5 by 3/4 strip of the Designer Series paper. So that one is going to be for this card. So let's go ahead and put that on. Ooh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down there. And then this one has a pretty peacock base. It's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. And I did do the inside. It's the same measurements, just a different Designer Series paper at the bottom. So let's go ahead and put the glue on this and get it adhered. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little bit of stamping before we get any further. So I have a piece of basic white here. We're gonna stamp an image using some Tuxedo Memento black ink. We're gonna stamp that just like that. And then I have a piece of gray granite. It's 1/2 inch by 3, I do believe. And we're gonna stamp on that using Pretty Peacock and our sentiment that says, your support deserves a big, and we're just gonna stamp that in this Pretty Peacock ink onto the gray granite, just like that. And then we have another piece of basic white, and we're gonna stamp another sentiment, and we're gonna be using Granny Apple Green. This sentiment comes from the My Small Business stamp set, and it says thanks. Both the sentiments come from that stamp set. The images come from the Charming, what is it called? Charming Duck Pine. So we're gonna do that right at the bottom of that layer. And that is all of the stamping done. We're gonna quickly color in this little duck here. It's gonna get some scrap paper. So I have a bunch of Stampin' Blends here. And so I have Pretty Peacock, Balmy Blue, Peach Pie, Granny Apple Green, Crumb Cake, and Pretty in Pink. So we're just gonna color this really quickly. I'm gonna use the Peach Pie for the feet and the bill. We're gonna use the, what is this? Balmy Blue. And we're just gonna color this portion of the feathers there. Then we're gonna take the light peacock, the light Pretty Peacock, and give it some darker highlights on that Balmy Blue. We're gonna take the Granny Apple Green in the light. And we're gonna color this portion of the wing here and his head, just like that. And then we're gonna take the dark green and just dab where these little marks are on the duck. We have our crumb cake. Am I missing? Where's my other crumb? Oh, I see it. I should have light and dark. I see it. It's over to the side. It rolled away. So we're gonna color this crumb cake at the bottom right there. And that's the light. And then we're gonna take the dark, do the same thing with these little shadowy, feathery marks. And then we have the light Pretty in Pink. We're gonna use the dark to do the side there. And I have the dark Pretty Peacock, and we're gonna do a little band across the neck, just like that. Okay, so that's how I colored in my ducks. And through the magic of TV, I have it die cut out. So I've already used the dies to die cut that out, and I've added Stampin' Dimensionals, okay? So we're going to get some dimensionals here and put on the back of our sentiment label. I'm going to put one of these on each end, if I can get it peeled off. Those are my edges, and then I'm going to just put two in the middle here, these minis. No reason that it's mini, just because I ran out of the larger ones. Okay. Remove the backings. Okay. I'm going to take this basic white piece. We're going to glue this onto our card front. I'm going to put that about, whoop, I need it over here, about right there. I almost put it in the middle because I'm so used to centering everything. Then we're going to put this right there, okay? So, and that duck goes where? So now let's catch up this card. So we have the same thing, but I did the thanks and peach pie. We're going to add this over here. So there's a little bit of difference in the cards. I'm placing things in different locations. I'm using the reverse sides of the embossing folder, different color card base, just a few things that are changed, but it's basically the same card. So we're going to put this one right there. Okay, so now I have this duck that's going in the opposite direction for this card, okay? So now we have some die cuts from the dies. I've done this in Pretty Peacock. These are the little cattails. So I'm using 2 for each card, and we're just going to glue these right on to the card. Just putting glue at the bottom here. And we're going to push that out. Come on, pick it up. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. Let's put some of that over here. That's too much. Okay. There's still a lot. I'm going to use it again. I'm going to use it to glue all of these down now, because that was a lot of glue. Okay. So we'll put that one there. This one there. Okay, and then I also did some lily pads. So I die cut these in Granny Apple Green. And we're going to put this right here. Then we're going to take our duck, remove the backings from the dimensionals. I'm going to place this right here like that. Okay, now let's do our other side. Get our lily pads, remove the backings from the dimensionals. Put our little duck right in here in the middle. Now we have to add some flowers. So, which one? This one, these flowers go over here. And then I have some, those are the peach pie, and then I have some petal pretty and pink flowers for the other side. So let's see. I want to put one right there. Maybe one right here. And one right, ooh. Ay, ay, ay. This new bottle of glue. Okay, let's get some of this glue up. We're gonna put this one here. So let me go ahead and put this flower down there. We're gonna put this one right here. We're gonna put our little one right there. Okay, so we have one of these flowers done. Let's do one there and one there. Oh my, me and my heavy hands with this glue. So I'm gonna put the little one on this side over here. Oh, I picked it right back up. My fingers are sticky. I'm gonna slide it up under that cattail, just like that, okay? So now that is the card done. All we have to do now is add our bling. So I'm gonna use our adhesive back dappled dots, and I'm gonna use the peach pie, 2 large ones, one right there, and one right here. And I'm gonna get a small one and put it here. Okay, and then on this one, I'm gonna do the same, except for with the pretty and pink. And there we have it. Isn't that cute? Those are our 2 cards right there. Those are super cute. And I made 8 of each. So we have 8 of those and 8 of these. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.